We are at the City of Pontiac Transportation Center on the world famous Woodward Avenue. And that is the train station and the transportation center, where passengers are about to load on their way to Chicago. Charger number 4625 is idling on the tracks, ready to be hitched up to a Amtrak train for service. Here's a quick shot of the Amtrak Charger at the end of the track there, at the end of the platform. And it's right in front of the train station. Down the track, ready to cross over right here to come up tight to the platform, is the train right there. We'll be backing up shortly. And we're just walking to the front of the train. They load up a few people. This is the beginning of the trains for the Amtrak Wolverine service and the ending. This train will be departing and heading through Michigan, picking up people, and will terminate in Chicago, Illinois. Amtrak Charger number 4608. Normally this train consists of 5 coach cars, usually 4 cars and a cafe car. Got an additional car on here. The last car is business class and the cafe car. The rest of them are all coaches. His next stop will be the Troy, Michigan station, the Troy Transfer Center, then Royal Oak, then Detroit, then Dearborn, and onward until it finally reaches Chicago. Now as the train is crossing Woodward, out of camera range here, this is where the train will park when it's not being used, waiting to start the next run. So you can see all these cables here that have something to do with the hookup with it while it's idling. They got some wheel chucks as well. Power stations over here. Yeah, markings down on here as well. It says power. And then of course there's one in the middle so they can see it. There's some steps in case the engineers need to get up in the train there. Here they've utilized an old intermodal container for a storage shed. Just laid it on the ground and they welded into the side a double door. Has a little heat disbursement spinning thing, whatever you want to call those. Alright, we're back towards the station, just showing you the station there, and the Amtrak Charger we'll take a look at in a moment at the end of the track there. But on the 2 tracks here, that's one that splits off, one that's straight, I believe are both just used for the Amtrak. I found it interesting that permanently affixed and laying down in the track is the Stop Men at Work sign, and then an auto derail. There's one on this track, and then again there's one on that track. So my guess would be that when the train is parked there for any length of time, they might put that up. There's also a lock on the derail, so you just can't come along and put it up there and think that might be funny to derail a train. Although the sign looks pretty beat up, probably serves a great purpose. Close-up look at the on-circuit light that goes on when the train is backed up to the station and waiting to load passengers. That light lights up. Sitting idle on this day at the train station is Amtrak Charger 4625. You'll notice the direction it's facing. It is facing away from the first station. This more than likely came in on a train from Chicago, because a little ways down the track is a Y, where they will take the train down and spin it around. So it's facing the next direction the next time it's needed. It's interesting that the train will switch back onto the outer line for the Amtraks, but the track that the engine is idling on has a derail right in front of it. So obviously when they go to the Y, they have to back up, go on that track, then go down to the Y. Unless they lift that up, which is also a possibility, since it has it looks like a brand new lock on it. We may have to come here sometime and sit and wait for them to do that to answer that question. Meanwhile, there's the front of the Charger.